And now, Antidote Everything proudly presents 13rella. It is based on the story of Cinderella. Let's tell you the story, shall we? It's a Friday the 13th special. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named 13rella. 13rella had 8 ugly, mean stepsisters named Tina, Hannah, Isabella, Rena, Tanya, the twins Elena and Ella, and Nina. Tina, Hannah, Isabella, Rena, Tanya, Elena, Ella, and Nina made 13rella do all the chores. Sweep for the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said Tina, Hannah, Isabella, Rena, Tanya, Elena, Ella, and Nina all together. One day, the king of Trade Compilingham's messenger said, "Hear ye, hear ye! The king of Trade Complingham is going to throw a bind, whereas the most beautiful gown god shall marry his son, Prince Trade Coupling." But 13rella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are. They argue over who will marry Prince Trade Coupling. Later, 13rella is so sad that she can't go to the ball and marry Prince Trade Coupling. Well, her fairy godmother asks what's wrong by saying, "Why are you crying?" 13rella? 13rella responds, "I got lots of chores to be done, and I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Trade Coupling." Her fairy godmother said, I could help with a bit of magic." 13rella's fairy godmother waved her magic wand, and all 13rella's chores were done. But 13rella's fairy godmother was not done yet. She said, 13rella, go fetch me a pumpkin." Luckily, 13rella has 13 pumpkins. Her fairy godmother turns 13rella's clothes into a gown and crown, and then the 13 pumpkins into a handsome coach by the 26 strong horses. 13rella said, "I've never seen such a Trade Coupling-tastic gown. And get a lot of my glass slippers." Her fairy godmother said, "Have fun, 13rella, but I would warn you. Return home before midnight or the spell will be broken." 13rella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Trade Coupling was wondering who he should marry. Tina, Hannah, Isabella, Rena, Tanya, Elena, Ella, and Nina all say all together, "He's walking towards me," but he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 13rella. 13rella and Prince Trade Coupling danced together. But later, 13rella says it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Trade Coupling was so worried that he might never see 13rella again. So he traveled around and Trade Coupling had to find her and brought the glass slipper with him. He knocked on the door of the home where 13rella and her stepsisters lived. But instead of 13rella, he finds Tina, Hannah, Isabella, Rena, Tanya, Ella, Elena, and Nina. Prince Trade Coupling said, "Ladies, I have a favor to ask. You try on this glass slipper. Tina is first, but her foot is too big. Hannah is next, but her foot is too small. All the rest are the same, but none of their feet are the right size." Suddenly, Prince Trade Coupling notices 13-year-old sweet saying, "The glass slipper fits!" And 13-year-old gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Trade Coupling back. And they both lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this bedtime story this morning. Friday the 13th special. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on Andrew Knows Everything. And buy our merchandise, watch more videos, etc. Take care, Andrew Stores. Bye. And now, for the 2763rd video special, Andrew Knows Everything proudly presents 2763rella. It is based on the story of Cinderella. Let's tell you the story. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named 2763rella. 2763rella had 28 ugly, mean stepsisters named Tina, Winona, Una, Tasha, Hannah, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Erica, Nadina, Hilda, Uma, Nicola, Diana, Ramona, Estrella, Daphnia, Skyla, Isabella, Xavier, Tessa, Yadina, Therma, Herna, Rebecca, and the twins, Lara and Evangelina. Tina, Winona, Una, Tasha, Hannah, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Erica, Nadina, Hilda, Uma, Nicola, Diana, Ramona, Estrella, Daphina, Skyla, Isabella, Xavier, Tessa, Yadina, Therma, Herda, Rebecca, Alara, and Evangelina made 2763rella do all the chores. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said Tina, Winona, Una, Tasha, Hannah, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Erica, Nadina, Hilda, Uma, Nicola, Dina, Diana, Ramona, Estrella, Daphnia, Skyla, Isabella, Xavier, Tessa, Yadina, Firma, Herda, Rebecca, and Alara and Evangelina all together. One day, the king of Dua Militra Sexavigenta Sepulingham's messenger said, hear ye, the king of Dua Militra Sexagenta Sepulingham's is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Toba Tikola Super Sorting. But 2763rella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are. They argue over who will Prince Toby Tikola Super Sorting marry. Later, 2763rella is so sad, doing chores. Suddenly, her fairy godmother asks what's wrong. Why are you crying, 2763rella? 2763rella responds, I got chores to be done. I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting. 2763 Rallas. His fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic. Her fairy godmother waves her magic wand, and then 2763 Rella's chores are all done. But 2763 Rella's fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 2763 Rella, go fetch me a pumpkin. Luckily, 2763 Rella has 2763 pumpkins. Her fairy godmother turns the 2763 Rella pumpkins into a handsome coach drawn by 5,526 strong horses, and then 2763 Rella's rich clothes rags into a gown and crown. 2763 Rella said, I've never seen such a wonderful gown. And get a load of my glass slippers. 2763 Rella's fairy godmother said, have fun, 2763 Rella, but I would warn you. Return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken. 2763 Rella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting was wondering who he should marry. 2763 Rella's stepsisters. Let's say all together. He's walking towards me. But he's not. He's walking towards 2763 Rella. 2763 Rella and Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting dance happily together. But later, 2763 Rella realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the balls and ran so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting was so worried, afraid that she might never see 2763 Rella again. So he traveled around Dumilla Sexginto Septuplingham to find her, and brought the tiny glass slipper with him. He knocked on the door of the home where 2763 Rella and her stepsisters lived, but instead of 2763 Rella, he found her stepsisters. Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting said, Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can you try on this glass slipper? But unfortunately, none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting noticed 2763 Rella singing. 2763 said, Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting, is that you? He responded, Of course it's me. 2763 Rella, you are from my father's ball. I love you. Will you marry me? And fortunately, the glass slipper fits. 2763 Rella gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting back. And they both lived happily ever after. The end. And maybe, Andrew's Doers, if you want to see some sequels, tell your friends about 2763 Rella 2. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and try to watch more videos, etc. Take care, Andrew's Doers. Bye.